heel value and heat value from what he was part of. Triple H got one as well. I mean, there are people that still dislike Shawn Michaels and Triple H now. You know, like whether they're good, bad, or whatever. You know, like those two could always get genuine, just like venomous heat because of what happened, because of what they were part of. And Vince McMahon, I mean, I think now a lot of fans my age then were a bit like, well, fuck Vince McMahon, or, you know, people still carried on watching his product. You know, it's not like they went, oh, fuck, you know, they still, and I guarantee you, probably, if not every, 90 or like a high percent of people still carried on watching the product, even though it just shit on a lot of our idols, a lot of, you know, just wrestling idols, not just WWE idols. And yeah, it just all seems a bit, a bit, I don't know, very coincidental. I mean, why all the stars are lining in these couple of months that this happens? You know, like this might have. I mean, how many other things? I mean, we've seen Ken Anderson get fired for, you know, all this other stuff that nobody really knows. I mean, like, did Macho Man actually fuck Stephanie? Did he not? You know, nobody knows. But this Montreal Screwjob, which kick-started the Attitude Era, is well documented by actual pretty much live footage. I mean, it beggars belief. I mean, I guarantee if that screw job had not happened in '97, but happened today or ever since the last 5 years, say, everyone would question it. You know, a lot like CM Punk's pipe bomb. I questioned it. So many people ran away going, oh, you know, CM Punk just broke the walls down with everything. Oh God, But I sat there being a bit, you know, I weren't skeptical. People were assuming I was skeptical, but no, I was saying, well, hang on a minute. How do we know? You know, if Vince McMahon has control over the microphone and everything that goes on, Vince is always in that gorilla position. Why would he allow Punk to say as much as he said? You wouldn't, you know. And obviously Vince was protecting his baby, his interest, his business, his industry, by getting rid of Bret Hart. And obviously that gave WCW how much, you know, ammunition there. I mean, even though they had, with Bret Hart, WCW had utilised this and made Bret Hart into a force instead of just some little puppet twat who just picks up loads of money for not really doing a lot. I mean, to be fair, Bret Hart kind of regrets going there. You know, he should, you know, he was underutilised big time. He just was. It's like legend. It's kind of almost like what Vince does with TNA people. You know, if you're a TNA world champion, oh no, you have to come back to WWE and you got to pretty much fuck around in the main event, you know, Saturday morning shows and stuff like that before you ever get anywhere. I guess it's like a, you know, this is learning your lesson. You know, I don't care if you're a champion, and I just think Eric Bischoff just fucking wasted an amazing opportunity. You know. And also, you know, so basically, by this whole thing happening, it got media coverage outside of wrestling. It got media coverage, you know, it got like moral and ethical people who like to bitch and moan about everything involved. You know, the people who hated wrestling were jumping on, clumping at the bit to start, oh, wrestling, even more reason. You know, it gave people more of a reason to love it, more of a reason to hate it, more of a reason to just be opinionated on it. Because either way, if you love or you hate, you're still caring. You're still making a personal, you know, feeling towards everything. But yeah, and that's the thing. How they use that right, and that whole situation spawned really the Attitude Era. You know, which obviously just, well, you know, I don't need to tell anyone about that. You know, so from Bret Hart, and the whole thing with Bret Hart, you know, someone could say, you know, was it a rouge? Was it a, you could, if you use like a family tree, you could probably look at the whole Bret Hart thing as Bret Hart, certainly the epicenter, in my opinion. Or if Vince if it was this conspiracy, then that may be, you know, you'd have to credit Bret Hart for being the one who basically helped the WWF win, you know. But who knows? I don't know. This is a topic I've had many debates. I'm not too, you know, it's happened, you know, c'est la vie. I just think there's definitely areas there that, who knows? I've not looked on the you know, I don't sit, you know, on my computer, you know, doing copious or getting too involved in wrestling world. I keep wrestling as what it is, it is what it is, things like that. I'll still have an opinion, everybody has an opinion, but I think, when you talk to a lot of people on the internet, there is no real, like, it's hard to speak to intelligent people on the internet, I think, in forums. Everyone just, it's like if you can have a pseudonym, then you can be an asshole or a troll. But yeah, hopefully I've given some food for thought. And again, comment, message if you agree, disagree. I'm more than happy to obviously, like message and have chats and stuff. So yeah, thank you for listening and take care.